What if we told you Shanghai isn't always loud and crowded? During our trip, we discovered a surprisingly calm side of this massive city, a side many visitors never see. In this video, we'll take you through the charming alleyways of Tianzifang, filled with lanterns, hidden cafes, and small boutiques. Later, we walk through Pudong's futuristic skyline and experience what it feels like to stand at the foot of the Shanghai Tower, the second tallest building on Earth, before ending the evening along the Huangpu River as the skyline lights up the night. So come along as we explore the calm side of Shanghai and experience the city from a completely different perspective. Most people think of Shanghai as a city of towering skyscrapers and futuristic skylines. But today, we are about to explore a completely different side of the city. Before heading there, we start the way we often do in China, with a round of bubble tea and ice cream. It's become our little daily ritual and the perfect way to recharge before exploring. It feels incredibly modern, almost like walking through the future of Shanghai. Tianzifang is one of the most unique neighborhoods in Shanghai. Hidden behind busy streets, it's a maze of narrow alleyways built around traditional shikumen houses that date back more than 100 years. Getting here is actually very easy. Just take the metro to Dupuqiao station on Line 9. From there, it's only a short walk before you enter the narrow streets that make this place feel like a hidden village in the middle of the city. Tianzifang has become one of the most popular creative districts in Shanghai. The area is known for its preserved shikumen architecture, a traditional Shanghai housing style that combines Chinese courtyard elements with Western influences from the early 20th century. Today, many of these historic houses have been transformed into small galleries, craft workshops, design boutiques, and cozy cafes. One of the best things to do here is simply wander without a plan. The narrow alleys form a small labyrinth, and every turn reveals something new, whether it's handmade souvenirs, local artwork, photography studios, or hidden tea houses. Many visitors come here to shop for unique gifts, try local snacks, or just sit down in one of the cafes and watch the lively street scene unfold around them. Because of the summer heat, we decided to take a short break and seek some refuge in the air-conditioned mall right next to Tianzifang. The kids had fun cooling down, and we treated ourselves to a well-deserved coffee. After that little break, we headed back into the streets of Tianzifang to experience the evening vibe. And this is when the area becomes especially beautiful. As the lights turn on and lanterns begin to glow, the narrow alleyways take on a completely different atmosphere. The small shops light up, cafes fill with people, and the whole neighborhood feels warm, lively, and full of character, revealing the true charm of Tianzifang after sunset. When people picture the futuristic skyline of Shanghai, they're almost always thinking of Pudong. This is the part of the city where Shanghai reveals its most modern and ambitious side, a skyline that seems to grow taller every year. Our walk started at Millennium Square, surrounded by wide boulevards, shopping malls, and restaurants. From here, we headed northeast along the main street toward the skyline rising above the city. Even the walk itself is impressive. In the distance, you can already see the glowing silhouettes of the skyscrapers, and with every block they appear a little closer and a little taller. One of the most interesting features of Pudong is its network of elevated pedestrian walkways. These bridge-like paths run above the busy streets and connect malls, office towers, and metro stations across the financial district. And then you finally arrive at the base of the skyline. Standing beneath the three tallest buildings is a completely different experience. On one side rises the twisting Shanghai Tower, the tallest building in China. Next to it stands the futuristic Shanghai World Financial Center, famous for the trapezoid opening near the top. And completing the trio is the elegant Jin Mao Tower, inspired by traditional Chinese architecture. Continuing further north, you eventually reach one of the most recognizable landmarks in Shanghai, the Oriental Pearl Tower. With its unique design of large pink spheres connected by slender columns, the tower immediately stands out among the surrounding skyscrapers. Completed in 1994, it quickly became one of the symbols of modern Shanghai. Not far from the towers, the elevated pedestrian walkways also offer a great selection of restaurants and cafés. We stopped there for dinner and enjoyed a delicious meal while the skyscrapers lit up around us, an unforgettable setting above the streets of Pudong. After dinner, we reached the famous Lujiazui roundabout. From above, you can see the beautifully designed roundabout in the center, decorated with illuminated sculptures and landscaped greenery. The glowing red lights create a striking centerpiece while the traffic flows smoothly around it, surrounded by the bright skyline of Pudong. Right here in the financial district, you can also see a touch of Disney magic. Near the famous Oriental Pearl Tower, there is a large Disney store that has become a popular stop for visitors and families exploring the Pudong skyline. With its bright displays and themed decorations, it brings a bit of the Disney atmosphere right into the middle of Shanghai's futuristic skyscrapers. From here, the walk continues toward the Lujiazui Riverside Promenade along the Huangpu River. The promenade is beautifully designed with green spaces and a long jogging path that stretches along the river. It's perfect for a relaxed walk or a run, almost like a small oasis of calm in the middle of Pudong's towering skyline. Eventually, we arrive at the Huangpu River. From here, you get a spectacular view across the water toward the Bund, where Shanghai's historic skyline lights up the night. Among the most recognizable buildings are the elegant Customs House, famous for its clock tower, and the Grand Fairmont Peace Hotel, one of the city's most iconic landmarks. The mix of historic European-style architecture along the Bund and the futuristic skyline of Pudong behind you creates one of the most unique city views in the world. And on a hot summer night, the breeze coming off the river feels incredibly refreshing while you take in the glowing skyline. We really enjoyed our evening walk here along the Huangpu River. It's the perfect place to end a day in Shanghai in a relaxed way. Compared to the busy energy of Nanjing Road, Pudong feels much calmer. Here you can slow down, enjoy the skyline, and take in the atmosphere of the city in peace while the lights reflect across the river. The promenade also offers a variety of exclusive restaurants and cafes, many of them serving international and Western cuisine. With their terraces facing the river, they provide stunning views, making it a perfect place to enjoy a meal while taking in the atmosphere of Shanghai at night. On our way back to the hotel, we came across a spot that offers one of the best views of the Shanghai Tower. Standing there and looking up at the illuminated skyscraper was truly impressive. It turned out to be the perfect place for a family photo, almost like a postcard moment with the Shanghai skyline rising behind us.